Hello, everyone, and welcome to a visual novel called Ferris World and the World's. I just said Ferris World. Ferris Wheel and the World's End. This is a game about going into someone's dream to pull them out of a coma. Let's go ahead and start. This is a work of fiction. Slowly, the Ferris wheel rotates upwards. As I see the car I'm in leave the ground hanging up in the air from the window, a sudden dizziness comes over me. I take a deep breath, trying to calm my nerves. There is something that I have to do. I've decided to do this. I slightly move away from the window and shift all my attention towards the person in front of me, the reason why I'm riding this attraction. My friend Bella is looking at me with a worried expression. Are you okay, Regal? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm sorry, Regal. Why are you apologizing? I chose this attraction because I thought you would give up. I mean, you are afraid of heights, but to think you would agree to a ride with me. Yeah, I can tell that much. If you know, then why? Why would you go this far? She turns her face downwards, her voice trembles as she speaks. We went to an amusement park together once, do you remember? That time you asked me to ride the Ferris wheel with you, but I refused because it was very tall, and I was afraid. Then I promised next time we go to amusement park, I will surely ride your favorite Ferris wheel with you. So you remember? Of course, how could I forget? Since I keep my promise, I hope you will listen to what I want to say. Yeah, thank you. I'll cut to the chase then. I'm here to bring you back. Let's go home, Bella. However, my words are met with her silence. What if I want to stay here? Why? Bella moves closer to the window, her gaze cast downwards towards the amusement park below us. Don't you think this place is great, Regal? An amusement park where you can forget all your troubles and have fun to your heart's content. A place where the sun will never set. A place where we cannot feel tired or hungry. A place where fun lasts forever. A place where we can feel safe and happy. No parents to scold us. No strangers to bad-mouthing us. No society to judge us. Amazing, isn't it? You've already experienced this place for yourself, so you know what I'm talking about, right? She talks about this place as if it's a paradise. However, her eyes remain dim. Do you truly think you will be happier here? But Bella, this place is not real. That's right, this place is not real. It's a dream, a world created by a fragment of imagination, and a world that I need to destroy if I want to bring her back. I sat down in that pale-colored room. Next to me there is a girl, sleeping on a bed with various medical equipment attached to her body. Her expression, however, looks peaceful. The girl is Bellatrix, my friend from another class. She has been lying unconscious in the hospital for around a week after a certain incident. Are you Regal, right? I've heard about you from my daughter. Thank you for visiting her. You even bring her a bouquet of flowers? I'm sure she will appreciate it. Bella's mother approached me with a cup of warm tea in her hand. Dark circles have formed under her slightly red eyes. She is visibly tired, but she still tries to show me a kind smile. I get up from the chair and take the tea offered to me gratefully. Don't mention it, Auntie. Bella is my friend. Of course I want to see her. Besides, the school is on break right now. I see. More importantly, how is her condition? With a small sigh, Bella's mother shakes her head. She walks towards Bella and gently caresses her unconscious daughter's head. As you can see, she is sleeping still. Her injuries were already treated. She should have regained her consciousness, but she hasn't. It's just as if she doesn't want to wake up. I see. Bella, my poor daughter, to think someone pushed her off the stairs at school. I know our family does not exactly have the best reputation right now, but it's not Bella's fault. Bella is a good girl. It breaks my heart to know that they did something like that to her. You're right. I wonder if she is having a nice dream right now. If so, maybe it's fine to let her sleep a little longer. Yes. Still, I hope she will wake up soon. Yeah, thank you, Regal. Oh, that reminds me. I have something to discuss with the nurse. Is it okay if I leave her in your care for a moment? Sure, I don't mind. Thank you. Then excuse me for a moment. I will be back soon. With that, Mrs. Trix leaves the room. As the echoes of her footsteps disappear, the world falls silent. Once again, I observe Bella's unconscious self. Bella, I'm here to visit you. How are you feeling? There is no response. I brought you the Delilahs that you like. If you don't wake up soon, they are going to wilt. Her eyes are still tightly shut. Hey, those things can't be comfortable, right? There's still no sign of her waking up. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing, talking to an unconscious person, hoping that she will answer. Without anything else to do, I take something out of my bag, a pink notebook. The notebook is not mine, but Bella's. She lent it to me a while ago. She told me to read it. I just opened the first page, but a sudden feeling of extreme drowsiness washes over me. My eyelids are getting heavier, and I cannot force myself to stay awake. With the calming silence lulling me, I close my eyes and let my consciousness drift away. I wish that when I wake up, she will open her eyes too. Once upon a time, there was a certain amusement park. It was a place where all the fun gathered, a place where we could all be free and happy without the adults to scold us. The name of that amusement park was... What's the name? Huh? When I realized I found myself standing in the middle of somewhere else. In contrast to the silence in the hospital room, the place where I am right now is really loud, with festive-like music on full blast. However, despite the lively music, there is barely anyone here. Confused, I looked at my surroundings. This is an amusement park? Suddenly, there's a voice coming from behind me. Oh, look who is here! There is a little girl holding a rabbit doll looking at me with a big smile on her face. Something about her feels familiar. Welcome to Neverland! Mira, can't believe you actually come here. Hey, you remember Mira, right? Mira is asking me if I remember her in third person. Mira, is she talking about herself? I feel like I've seen her before, but where, I can't remember. Ahem, since you're here, now, brave knight, together with Mira, let us go on an adventure to save the princess. What is this kid talking about? I blink, once, twice, and then look around me again. In the first place, why am I here? Hey, when are you going to ignore Mira? Until when are you going to ignore Mira? This kid, she is all alone in an empty amusement park. She is all alone is an empty amusement park. I think it's in. A lost child? Mira is not a lost child. Could it be you ran away from home? No. Then what are you the staff's daughter? No! In the first place, there is no grown-ups inside this place. Huh? What do you mean? The little girl Mira looks like a rabbit. Looks at the rabbit doll and shakes her head. Ah, Pandora. This is bad. We are about to go on an adventure together, but our knight here is a bit clueless. Did he hit his head or something? Amnesia? What should Mira do, Pandora? Mira is super worried. Again, what is she talking about? Can't be helped, then. To start an adventure, information is important. Since Mira is a nice girl, she will answer your questions. Then, Mr. Knight, ask away. I'm not sure what's happening here, but I might as well use this chance. What should I ask? Tell me about yourself. If you are not a lost child, then who are you? Why are you here? You don't know about Mira? Do I know you? Ahem. Mira is Mira, and this rabbit is Mira's partner, Pandora. I'm Regal. Of course Mira knows your name, right, Pandora? She knows my name? How? Mira is this amusement park's regular. She knows all the nooks and crannies of this place. Since Mira will accompany you, you won't get lost here. Don't worry. You will go with me? Right. Like Mira said, we are going to save the princess. We? You and I? Of course. Besides, an adventure is more fun with more people, right? Mira and Pandora are the best team members you can ask for. We're the experts here. But why are we adventuring? I'm not getting any useful information at all from this conversation. Well, I guess it won't hurt to play along. I see, that's great. You can praise Mira more, you know. Mira, you are amazing. Mira, what a good girl. Mira, how reliable. Something like that. Then cool. Mira should have guessed Mr. Knight is very strict and stingy about his praises. Sorry? Okay, next question. What is this place? So what is it? This place. As Mira told you before, this is Neverland. Is that the name of this amusement park? I think I've heard the name before. That's right, this amusement park is called Neverland, a place where we can play to our heart's content and have all the fun without the adults. Huh? Adults cannot enter this place? It sounds like Peter Pan. Maybe that's why I found the name familiar. Correct! Only children and teenagers are allowed inside the amusement park. Is that even safe? Who will be in charge of the management and the security of the people inside? Who will operate the rides? Boo! Why do you care? Adults are no fun anyway. What? You see, Mr. Knight, there is a big reason why adults can't come to Neverland. It's because they don't need Neverland. They don't need this place? But I'm sure adults also like amusement parks. Next question. Why do you call me Mr. Knight? By Mr. Knight, do you mean me? Yeah, who else is here? Why do you call me Mr. Knight? I have a name. Mira saw a picture in a picture book that a captured princess is supposed to be saved by a knight on a white horse. That will be your role, a knight saving the princess. What? Are you dissatisfied? Do you want to be a prince instead? Or do you want to be a horse? I didn't even say anything. Too bad. The assigned roles are already fixed and can't be changed. Roles? Who assigned them? This place and its owner? Huh? The owner? Right. Everything that's happening in this place is all according to her will. Sounds like the owner likes to roleplay then, though. What's your role then? Mira and Pandora are the knight's companies, the one who helps the knight reach the princess, like guides. Guides, huh? They are indeed important. Of course, Mira and Pandora are perfect for the job. Mira likes to welcome people to Neverland, and more importantly, Mira gains playmates that way. Also, this is the story of the princess and the knight. The spotlight doesn't belong to Mira. I see. It looks like there is a princess and knight roleplay this event going on at this amusement park. I see. It looks like there is a princess and knight roleplay event going on at this amusement park. The guests will participate as knights, and we will get prizes in the end. Anyway, do you still have something to ask, Mira? Oh, I have no more questions. Are you sure? Okay then. But as Mira thought that this is a bit weird. Why are you asking all these questions? Mira thought you already knew the answers. Sorry, I can't remember how we met before. She has been saying things like that, but I really have no idea. Mira lets out a sigh and shakes her head. Can't be helped if you don't remember. Mira heard that our memories can get worse as we grow older. Maybe that's your case for you, Poor Mr. Knight. I'm still 16 years old. Oh well. More importantly, can you stop calling me Mr. Knight? You can just call me Regal. Don't wanna. Mr. Knight is a knight after all, and we are going to save the princess. Actually, about that, you haven't told me about who this princess is that you're talking about. Alright, Mayor forgot about that. The princess is the owner, the creator of this place. So, creator? Anyway, let's see the settings of this princess and knight's story. What happened to her? Is she in trouble? Yes, the princess is cursed. Cursed? Yeah, she is cursed to be unhappy. Neverland is a place to have fun, and yet the princess doesn't look happy at all. Even after playing with Mira, she won't smile. We need to undo the curse so the princess can regain her smile. Mira is sure, that's the reason you're here, to save the princess. I see. And for that, Mira has prepared this. Mira pulled out something, like a pamphlet, from her pocket. With a proud, smug-looking face, she hands the pamphlet out to me. There is a map of this place, with marks on some of the attractions. Under the map, there are boxes for each marked attraction. What is this? Mr. Knight, you don't know what a stamp rally is? Like collecting stamps? Correct. We go to the locations in the map, ride the attractions, and get the stamps. Easy, right? I guess. I never participated in this kind of thing before. Then this will be your first stamp rally. Yeah. Our attention shift back to the pamphlets. The one Mira marked with the curse rides, you and Mira and Pandora will ride them and dispel the curses. I see. That's a pretty neat concept. Okay, since our preparation here is done, let us depart immediately. Our first stop is the bumper cars. Mr. Knight and Company's adventures has officially started. Yay! Mira looks to me expectantly. She probably wants me to shout like her, too. Yay? Too bad I cannot match her energy. After a long walk, we arrive to the bumper cars. This is my first time going to one. To be honest, I'm a little interested in trying it out. Mr. Knight, we are going to endure the curse on this ride. To do that, we have to play here, and we need to ride this attraction. Wait, we? You too? Of course. Hogging all the fun and glory to yourself? What a greedy knight you are, Mr. Knight. Leave some to Mira, too. Think about your companions. Right, Pandora? I mean, is there no age or height restrictions? Mr. Knight, this is Neverland. Such boring rules don't exist here. Don't call it boring rules, it's for your safety. It's safe, don't worry. Come on. Hey, wait. Mira pulls my hand, basically dragging me to one of the cars. After I take a seat, she hops to another car nearby. I've never done this before. What should I do? Just do it. I'm serious here. It's just a ride. Why so serious? Just drive the car and boom boom other cars. Boom boom. Oh, is it because Mr. Knight prefers horses over cars? Then just pretend that it's a horse. That's not the point here. What, Mr. Knight? You are not only forgetful, but also lacking in imagination. Why is this kid suddenly bad-mouthing me? Can't be helped. Mira will help you. Ahem. This is the start of Mr. Knight and her friend's adventure. Yeah, Regal's being a stick in the mud. On the back of their trusty horses, they march on a long journey to save the princess. Onwards! As soon as she finishes her little performance, the cars, including the ones without passengers, start moving. I don't see anyone operating them, but somehow they move. I should move too. I hit the accelerator and my car starts moving. Oh, Not gonna lie, this is a bit exciting, especially since I'm not old enough to drive a real car. As expected, cars are the best. Mr. Knight, aren't you too relaxed over there? From the side, Mira is driving her car towards mine. Wait, what are you... This is the bumper car, so of course Mira's gonna bump into your car. What? In the end, our cars collide. Unfortunately, it's not hurt. Fortunately, it's not hurt. Exciting, even. I guess that's what this ride is about. Oh, really? You didn't know that? She just explained that the bumper cars were about bumping into each other's cars, bro. All of a sudden, everything turns dark and silent. I tried to speak, but my voice won't come out. And then I can hear a voice, a familiar voice. That day, there were a lot of cars outside. In the middle of the night, police car sirens were blaring, and they stopped right in front of my house. Men in uniform appeared and took my father away. What did father do wrong? I asked my mother. Your father is a human. He has made many mistakes, but being involved in a crime is not one of them. Let's believe in your father and wait for his return, said my mother. The next day I saw his face everywhere in the news. He was involved in embezzlement, they said. Claims after claims, bad rumors after bad rumors appeared about my father. Before long, my mother and I started to become the source of talks too. At school, they called me a criminal's daughter. They told me to get lost. Some also outright bully me. Even so, I shouldn't cry. If I cry, they will mock me even more. I just had to believe in my father, and in the law and its enforcers, that they would prove my father's innocence. The next second, Bella's voice fades, and somehow I'm back at the bumper cars. The ride is over. Still, I remain seated trying to process what I just experienced. What was that? Oh, looks like we managed to clear this one. Mira walks towards me and shows me the pamphlet from before. There's a stamp on a previously empty space. Wait, something is weird about this place. Just now that thing, huh? That is what the princess is cursed with. The cause of the princess's sadness. Are you saying that Bella is the princess? How come I can see something like that? So many questions, one at a time. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna ask all the questions. About the cursed rides. I saw no one operating the attraction, but we can play just fine. How is it possible? Is that why it's cursed? What are you talking about? We can play anything here, even without an operator. That's just how it is. It has nothing to do with the curse. Come on, Mr. Knight. This is an amusement park, not a haunted house. Oh, but if you want to go to the haunted house... No, I don't want to. So, what makes the curse rides different from the usual rides? You see, the attractions in Neverland are a bit special. Some are like normal rides, but in some others we can see something. Our past memories, for example. Past memories? Yes. There were some people who decided to leave Neverland for good after seeing their memories. Some people like Mira still stay though. But the one I saw wasn't mine. Is that why it's cursed? Right. You're just a special case, Mr. Knight. It doesn't have anything to do with the curse. In the first place, the curse that Mira talked about is not that literal. Huh? I don't understand. Wait, in the first place, why are we able to see memories about after writing something? That's just how it is in Neverland. Huh. Anyway, next question. About the thing I just experienced. What was the thing I just experienced? Everything turned dark and suddenly I saw Bella, my friend. What you just saw was the princess's past, her bad, painful memory. Something that caused her to become unhappy. Remembering what I just saw, I unconsciously frowned. Why did I see something like that? Mira also doesn't know about that. As far as Mira knows, it is what it is. Everything is according to the will of the princess. After all, she is the owner and the creator of this place. But even the princess is not an exception to the concept of rides with memory of in Neverland. Did you see hers too? Yes, Mira can see that it too. Mira is sad to see her suffers. Mira wants to help her. Well, any other questions about the princess? So the princess you've been talking about is Bella, isn't it? Yep, Mira thinks that's her name. Mr. Knight also knows the princess, right? Yes, she is a friend. What do you think about her? I think she is a very good person. Be more specific. Let's see. Also, I think she is quite passionate, like about her studies and hobbies. Mira agrees. Mira also thinks so. Have you met Bella before, Mira? Of course. When she came here, sometimes she would play with Mira. It was also the one who told Mira the story of the princess and the knight. She said it would be great to have someone like that in her life too. Like what? Like a knight, someone that she can rely on, someone that would save her when she can't even save herself. I see. Mira likes the princess a lot. It's because of her that this Neverland and Mira can exist after all. Mira wishes all the happiness for the princess. That's why. Let's do our best to collect the stamps, Mr. Knight. Yeah. If you still have any questions, just ask. Nothing. The more I ask, the more confused things get. Mira will take the silence, as you have no other questions then. Wait, I have another one. I still don't get about the undoing the curse. What will happen once we finish with the curse rides? We can meet the princess. Oh wait, the princess has the last stamp, so our last destination is... Wait, what? What did you just say? We can meet the princess? Meet her? But she is... Confusion is all I can feel when talking about this place. A place without adults, attractions without operators, curse, Bella's sad memories, that's what I saw. Curses. And on top of that, now Mira said we can meet Bella? She is supposed to be in a coma. I saw her in the hospital. There's no way she can be here. Wait, how did I get here from the hospital? Something is fundamentally wrong here. While I'm drowning in my own thoughts, Mira let out a sigh. You haven't figured it out? I don't think it's that hard to tell. Wait, did she just refer to herself in first person? This is not the waking world, right, dream? This is something like a dream world. Right now in the waking world, you're sleeping and seeing a dream. What? Her words left me confused and speechless. I feel like my head is being put on a buffer and cannot process any information. A dream? Of course, why didn't I think of that? Everything is too weird to be real. Ignoring my confusion, Mira continues to talk. However, the way she speaks and her tone are clearly different. She speaks like she is a different person entirely. The princess, she has been holed up in this place. What is she? Let me talk to her. Where is she? I won't recommend that. Why? The current you won't know her sorrow. Her unhappiness. Currently you won't know her sorrow. Her unhappiness. Your words won't go through her. If you want to wake her up, you should participate in this stamp rally. If you can't destroy what she went through, you can't convince her to destroy this world. What did you say? Destroy this world? Yes, destroy this dream. Destroy Neverland. That's the only way. Because she can only wake up from this dream of her own volition. Okay, I'll do as you say. Great, Mira knows you will understand. Oh, looks like it's time for you to wake up, Mr. Knight. I follow Mira's line of sight and find that my legs are disappearing. Let's resume on our adventure another time. Her voice is getting further and further, and the image of the amusement park in front of me starts to become blurry. My consciousness is returning. See you later, Mr. Knight. Mira will be waiting for you to come back. Hopefully the next time we meet, you will remember about Mira and this place. Slowly, I opened my eyes. Instead of the amusement park, I found myself in Bella's hospital room. After confirming my location, the next thing I do is check on Bella. She is still in her bed, eyes closed. So it's really a dream. Accidentally, my elbow knocks the pink notebook down from the edge of the bed. The notebook has fallen to the floor, with a certain page facing up. The page has my drawing of a pink-haired little girl with a side ponytail on it. My drawing? Oh. Then, my eyes trail to the writing next to the drawing. It says, Mira, the name of the little girl I just met in my dream. In fact, her appearance also matches perfectly. Page after page, I continue to flip the pages to see the other things that she wrote. About Mira. About Neverland. That's right, I remember now. Neverland is a world in Bella's story with Mira as the protagonist. Bella and I were working on a webcomic project as a duo under the pen name Orion. The name Orion comes from the constellation's names because our names are similar to the stars in that constellation. She is the writer and I'm the illustrator. So far, we've only made the characters' designs and drafted the story and panels. The pink notebook that she lent me consists of the characters and the world building of the story. My memories went back to a certain morning. In an empty classroom, Bella and I sat face to face. She smiled excitedly as she handed the pink notebook to me. What do you think about this story, Regal? Once upon a time, there was a certain amusement park. It was a place where the fun gathered. A place where we could be free and happy without the adults to scold us. The name of the amusement park was Neverland. Neverland? Like in Peter Pan? Right, that one. But Neverland only exists in a dream. It's not a real amusement park. The protagonist came to Neverland as soon as she fell asleep, played to her heart's content, and found comfort in that place. So playing is all they do? Yeah, but Neverland is a bit special. Some attractions will react to the guests and show them certain memories. It can be good memories, but it can also be bad memories. Only by accepting our past and moving forward towards the future will they be able to completely free from Neverland. The Neverland doesn't accept adults, but it's more like adults won't need a place like Neverland. I see. Your story always sounds interesting. I like the way you incorporated classic series. You're making me blush. I flipped the page of the notebook and saw my drawing on it. She had printed the image I sent her and put it in the notebook. Oh, this is the drawing I sent you. Yes, I liked it very much. She is very cute, as expected from Reiji? Don't call me by my account name. Sorry. In exchange, I don't mind if you call me Bella 3X. No way. Enough with your joke, Bella. My attention went back to the notebook. The girl's name is Mira? I thought it would be Wendy. Because of the Peter Pan reference? Yeah. I just think Mira is more suitable. The name Mira is from the word mirror. That means she is just a reflection. Reflection? Yes, actually the real Mira is not a little girl. Neverland allowed her to change her appearance like an avatar in a game. It's a dream anyway. But why? It's because suddenly we heard people chatting from a hallway. The other students had started arriving. Well, I should get going. It can be bad if others see you together with me. Is it because of the news? I told you I didn't care about that. Didn't you say your father didn't do it? The investigation is still ongoing, too. Thank you, Regal. Even so, I don't want people to talk badly of you because of me. Oh, I will lend you my notebook. Make sure you read it thoroughly. I'm going to ask your opinion later, okay? Yeah. Damn, they were all working on the game together. That sounds so fun. I'm home. When I arrived home in the living room, my father, who is having his day off, is watching the news on the television. The screen shows the title of the case, the corruption case of West Mining Company. For the next news, we have an update on the corruption case allegedly involving the former minister, Mr. Howard Trix. Mr. Howard Trix was arrested on suspicion of embezzlement at the West Mining Company. While no irrefutable evidence of the stolen funds was found so far, they said Mr. Trix caused losses to the country. For that, the court has found him guilty and sentenced him to 6 years in prison. I stand next to my father, unconsciously furrowing my brows as I stare at the screen. There is a man looking like an intelligent gentleman sitting in the courtroom. The same man who has been on the news for a while. That is Bella's father? He is sentenced to jail, his daughter is in a coma, and yet he still looks composed. They really are throwing him into prison, huh? That's expected. What do you mean? The election is just around the corner. Of course those politicians will do anything to remove their opposition. They found nothing on this person, so they made something up. Huh? And did you hear how long his jail time is? Just the right time for the next period of presidency to end. So what you're saying is Mr. Trix is innocent? He is most likely being framed, but who knows? Politics is not just black and white. Huh. If he is really not embezzling any money, why did the police arrest him? Why did the court say he is guilty? Isn't that unfair? Aren't they supposed to side with justice? Father looks at me, scratching his head. Ideally, yes. But in practice, in this country, even justice is powerless against money and authority. Are you saying that they are conspiring with the perpetrator? That was what I was about to say, but I stopped myself. My heart sank. Bella's memory is still fresh in my mind. She trusted them. She trusted the law, and the law and those law enforcers, but anger, frustration, and disappointment are swelling inside of me. I cast my eyes down to the floor, clenching my fists. Is he really going to be jailed? Is there nothing they can do about it? I doubt they will let him, though. Unless there is another party that will play hero to set him free. You see, Father, I went to the hospital today to see his daughter. A girl from another class pushed her off the stairs. I saw it with my own eyes. What? How is something like that? The culprit is the daughter of the assemblyman. I heard her uncle is also someone important in the army. But just like how the court won't side with her father, the school won't side with her either. I tried, but they dismissed me. Is there really nothing I can do? Father immediately let out a heavy sigh. I see. I'm sorry to hear about your friend. Father folds his arms. But I see she is your friend, huh? Yeah, she is a nice person. Good thing she has you as a friend. I'm not sure about that. Even now I can't do anything. That's not true. You came to see her. You stood up for your friend. There is a brief silence between us. However, it's quickly broken by my father's small sigh. Listen, Regal. I know you are disappointed, but unfortunately there is not much we can do. There are a lot of people who will do anything for money. Of course, this applies in other occupations too. Not only police, jury, and law enforcers. You need to be careful to handle a project or a case, especially the ones that give extra money, because we don't know where that money comes from. There are also people that straight up shove cash on our faces to shut up us up or to do their bidding. Even in police? Yes, in the end, everyone needs to pay their bills. Some wrongdoings have become so normal that people no longer feel guilty about doing them. But that's still wrong. Of course, that's why it's important to know your field and not take part in the shady business. Have you ever thought of reforming things from the inside? Ha 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 ha! What's so funny? No, I guess some people think that way, especially youngsters. But once you are really inside, it's either you will be tainted in their color or alienated. Even worse, they can try to get rid of you. What? Instead of trying to change the world, we can try by changing ourselves for the better. Although we can only do small things, the things we thought insignificant may be something positive for others. But this talk is probably too early for you. You're still 16. Just take your time to explore the things you want to do. It's not like everything involves that kind of thing to do. 2. What one are you, father? Are you raising me with proper money, or... I won't do shady business. I'm not taking what's not mine. After all, I want my son to be a kind and upright member of society. Someone who will lend a hand to someone who is in need. Someone who will not be blinded by money. If I want to raise you to be a proper person, of course, I need to provide you with money I earn in a proper way, right? Yeah, thank you, father. After our talk, I went to my room upstairs. Once again, I start reading the pink notebook. This time, I do it while looking at my own draft on my PC. Since I more or less understood how Neverland works in general, I look up at the drawing of Mira. Looking at the image again, it suddenly starts to sink in that she is indeed Bella's character that I drew. When I saw her in Neverland, I didn't realize that she was that Mira. Seeing a deformed 2D character and a 3D person can be quite different after all. It's like seeing a cosplay version of her. I continue to read about Mira. Name, Mira. Age 10, Neverland 17 in real life. Likes sleep and listening to music. Dislikes winter, being forced to study. Favorite colors, pink and yellow. Favorite attraction, roller coaster, merry-go-round, haunted house. There's a lot of favorites. Appearance in real life. A high school girl with a black hair and dark gray eyes. Her hair is tied into a ponytail with a pink scrunchie. Appearance Neverland. A little girl with a high side ponytail with pink hair and eyes. Oh, she doesn't have pink hair and eyes in the dream. She is wearing cute pastel-colored clothes. She carries a rabbit doll everywhere. Personality in real life doesn't speak much. A bit gloomy, has low self-esteem. Personality in Neverland. Likes to talk, cheerful, and always having fun. About Pandora. Mira's doll in Neverland, which is based on the doll she had in her childhood. The reason Pandora comes from Pandora's box. A box that released evils into the world, with one thing staying behind: hope. About Mira's family. Mira comes from a wealthy family. Both of her parents are busy with their successful business. Being the only daughter of outstanding parents, everyone expects her to follow in their footsteps. About Neverland. Mira is depressed because the weight of expectations crushes her. She always studies hard in order to enter a prestigious school and a university, without much time to play, and is secretly jealous of others who can have fun. Neverland allows her to experience the fun she has been missing, and it shows her precious memories of her childhood with her parents at the amusement park. Many people come and go into Neverland, but not her. She still wishes to be there as a child, with no care for the future. She still wished to be there, huh? Bella had written some part of the story for Mira. However, it's still unfinished. Whether in the end Mira will leave Neverland or not is still unknown. I wonder if she will leave that place one day. I should call it a day. When I'm about to close the notebook, something falls. A ticket? I recognize that ticket. It's an entrance ticket to a big amusement park in the next town. Bella said she got an extra ticket, so she invited me to go with her. She said it was a necessary trip to gather some inspiration and materials for the story. Since I was free anyway, I went with her. Although I felt bad for her, I couldn't ride many attractions due to my acrophobia, and I got motion sickness easily. Amusement park, huh? If I go to sleep, will I come back to that place again? To the place where she is. Welcome back, Mr. Knight. Mira has been waiting for you. A little girl enters my field of vision. Once again, I'm in the middle of a certain amusement park called Neverland. I remember going to bed before, so this should be a dream. I am back? Of course, our next adventure is not over yet, Mr. Knight. Silently, I look at the little girl in front of me. It feels a bit weird looking at her again, after knowing that she is Bella's character that I drew, And after reading her profile, oh, I guess it is a light shade of pink. It's very light. On top of that, her profile and her actual self is a year older than me, you know? It looks like a light brown to me. I don't know why. It doesn't look pink. She is just a fictional character, but it's still weird. No, actually, the fact that she is a fictional character itself is already making my head hurt. I'm meeting and conversing with my friend's original character. Actually, I read about Neverland being a dream world inside Bella's story, and you being her character, the main character, and I'm trying to find a good way to tell her that I'm not sure how to act around her, but I just can't. Really? Pandora, did you hear that? The forgetful Mr. Knight is no more. You know, being forgotten by the one who gave Mira shape was shocking and sad. Mira is glad you remember about Mira. Yeah, sorry for not remembering you before. No problem. The thing is that you remember now. Oh. If possible, Mira wants you to treat Mira just like before. I see. I will do it then. Thank you. Well then, let's not waste any more time here. We still have stamps to collect and a princess to save. Our next stop, merry-go-round. Yay! Mira glances at me. I've seen that look before. Yay! I guess I'm just not the cheerful type. After a short walk, we arrived at the merry-go-round. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of Mira's favorite attractions. But I look at the attraction again. My eyes twitch just by the sight of it. For someone my age, I think riding this attraction is quite embarrassing. Not to mention, I'm a man. In my head, this kind of thing is for little girls. Do I also have to ride this? That goes without saying. This is to save the princess. That's true, but Mira knows what's in your head. You think this ride is stupid, right? Too bad. If you haven't experienced it yourself, the stupid one is you, Mr. Knight. Because you are missing out on all the fun. Amusement park and its attractions are supposed to be fun for everyone. I take a good look at the grand merry-go-round in front of me, again, trying to still myself. Then it comes to me. Why should I feel embarrassed? No one is looking. It's a dream. Even in the amusement park that I went to with Bella, many grown men were riding it. They still chose the silliest seat. They even chose the silliest seat. And as Mira said, they look like they had a lot of fun. I guess you're right. Of course, let's go. Okay. At first, the merry-go-round sounds like a childish attraction, but when I actually take a step on it, it's quite huge. There's a lot of seats with different forms. Mira circles around before she finally settles in the seat she wants while humming. Where should I sit? Look, they have horses, too. Hop on this one, Mr. Knight. Mira points at the white horse behind her. I don't have preferences, so I do as she says and sits on the horse. As expected, it's a white horse for a knight, just like in a fairy tale. So, we are still going with that setting, huh? Anyway, our adventure to save the princess will go on. Ahem. The knight and the company spent nights after nights to reach their princess. Why is she doing the narration thing again? They have traveled through villages, mountains and plains, and bumper cars. Now they need to pass through the dense forest. Follow Mira. Mr. Knight, here we go! As if listening to Mira, the ride is starting. The scenery begins to spin, and the plastic horse that I ride goes up and down. The wind that blows in my face feels nice. If possible, I'd like to extend my sincerest apology to Merry-Go-Round and the people who enjoy it. I think I know why people like it. It's quite a relaxing ride, but still provides you with enough excitement. I close my eyes to savor the soothing moment, only to realize that all the sounds are gone. Ah, her memory starts to play. Spinning, spinning, my world is spinning. People talk to me, asking about my father. People talked behind my back, mocking me. Noisy, how noisy. Even the house that was usually quiet became noisy too. But it was never my parents' voices. They were all strangers. Even if I closed my eyes, I could still hear those mocking voices directed at me. My sanctuary was there, in the virtual world, to be precise, on my secondary account. There was no mention of my father, no real world talks. Only my favorite literature and pretty arts. On the screen I saw his drawing, Ray J. I was one of my mutuals, it was. I've always loved his soft colors and gentle brushstrokes. He was probably my favorite artist on this platform. He sometimes commented on the fic that I wrote too. Looking at his comments always brightened my day. One day I gathered my courage to ask him to collaborate with me for a webcomic project. To my surprise, he said yes. I was so excited that I came up with a whole notebook of what I wanted to write. A story about a place where everyone can be happy. A story about a girl called Mira. Mira, a reflection. My reflection. The memory playback is finished, and so is the merry-go-round. I look at Mira, who is getting off from her seat, still dazed and confused. Mira, on the other hand, looks normal as she casually approaches me with the pamphlet in her hand. A new stamp? Looks like we managed to clear this attraction. Why are you looking at Mira like that? It's just about what I just saw. Oh, it's a question time. I give her a quick nod. Can't be helped, Mira. You're a helpful party member. You will answer your questions. Mira, your helpful party member will answer your questions. Normally, Mira won't do this much service, you know. Yeah, thanks. So what do you want to ask? Okay, let's ask everything. Do you like the merry-go-round? Then do you like the merry-go-round? I think I've read about it before. Mira is giving you a chance to ask about something important, and you are asking about this? Really, Mr. Knight? Well, but to answer your question, yes, Mira likes the merry-go-round very much. It's one of Mira's favorites. Roller coaster is great too, but sitting here while seeing the world spinning in slow motion is fun too. Also, usually this attraction shows Mira the time when she went to an amusement park for the first time. Mira's parents are very busy. We don't have many chances to go to this kind of place. That's why Mira really treasures that memory. I see. Wait, this is a cursed ride, so which one did you see just now? The princess memory. Oh. That's why we should save the princess as soon as possible. Mira also wants her beloved attraction back. Yeah. What about you, Mr. Knight? What do you think about the merry-go-round? You look reluctant before. Did you find it childish and boring still? No, it's surprisingly quite nice. Right? So do you have any other questions? About Mira's connection to Bella. Actually, I heard Bella say you are her reflection. Do you know the reason? Are you something like her self-insert? Mira doesn't think so. Mira is the character she wrote, but it's not what Mira knows. It's not like Mira knows what's inside her head when writing about Mira. I see. Come to think of it, I heard characters sometimes put a piece of themselves on their characters. Writers sometimes put a piece of themselves onto their characters. Maybe that's the case. But from what Mira saw, she probably gave Mira some similar struggles. Similar struggles? Yeah, Mira can relate to the princess a lot when looking at her memories. Oh, but shouldn't you know more about Mira? Aren't you her friend, Mr. Knight? Now that I think about it again, I don't know much about her. She rarely talks about herself. I never asked either because I thought it might be a sensitive topic. Maybe I should have asked. Maybe I should have put more effort to know about her as a friend. Mr. Knight. Sorry, I just realized there's a lot of things I don't know about her. Don't worry too much, Mr. Knight. We just need to wake her up, and you can ask her as many questions as you want. You're right. Okay, next question. The remaining cursed attractions. We had to dance through the bumper cars and the merry-go-round. How many more do we need? 2! One is on another attraction. As for another one, we have to ask the princess about it. But it's too bad that there is no roller coaster. Mira wants to ride something more challenging. I secretly sigh in relief. Is that all you wanted to ask? Yep, that's it. That's all I want to ask for now. I see. Then let's proceed to our next cursed ride immediately. Right now? Yes, don't worry, it's nearby. Oh, I thought I was gonna wake up. I like that I got a glance at the real world in this game. I didn't think I would be waking up. I thought we would do it all in one dream. But now we might wake up again after this ride too, which is interesting. I like that. Just as Mira said, with a short walk we arrived to our next destination. Too short even. We're here, the teacups. I know she said it's nearby, but to think it's just right next to us this whole time. Okay, let's go inside the cup. Mira immediately gets on the ride. We've been on nothing but tame attractions. I'm grateful that there's no extreme ones, but when I look at the teacups, I can't help but feel the same feeling I had with the merry-go-round. No, I think it's even stronger, but I have to do this. I brace myself like I'm about to take on a tough challenge and get inside one of the cups. Why are you there? You should be here with Mira. What's the fun in riding this alone? Oh right, sorry. I moved to Mira's cup. Well, nice. Well then, let's resume our journey. Ahem. The night in its party adventure is long and difficult. Somehow she starts narrating again. They travel to the land with the horses, but horses cannot cross the sea, so they need a boat. Luckily, they found a nice ship. With Pandora as the captain, the party continued their journey on the sea. Everyone set sail. Then the cups start moving. Oh, what are you doing, Mr. Knight? Hang on to something. A storm is coming. Huh? A storm? Take this, Maximum Spin. As Mira said that, she excitedly spun the steer, causing our cup to spin at a high speed. I didn't know such a simple ride could be this extreme. Erg, hey, slow down. But then everything turns black. Again, her memory is here. Do people think having money and authority means you can trample over someone? Vega, I think that's her name. The name of the person who always makes fun of me. I tried to ignore her hurtful words. I tried to endure any pain she inflicted upon me. No matter what she did, no one would come and save me. All because she had money and a more powerful family. Before long, I was fed up. So I told her to her face that she was horrible, and maybe it was her family who took the citizens' money unjustly. She was shouting fiercely. Her high-pitched voice buzzed in my ears. Noisy, so noisy. Next thing I knew, she pushed me down the stairs. As I fell, I thought to myself, finally the noise will die down. But then I saw his face, and something else immediately came to my mind. Come to think of it, we promised to go to the amusement park again one day. I'm sorry, Regal. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I remember that day. Still, I saw her being pushed down. We even locked eyes. It was only for a brief time, but somehow it felt like an eternity. I ran, tried to stretch out my hand, but she was so far away. In the end, I couldn't reach her. She fell with a loud thud. As someone who witnessed the scene, I tried to get Vega to receive the punishment she deserved, but I failed. They let her off with a light punishment, a week of suspension because of her family. I didn't know how Mrs. Trix handled the situation. We didn't have the chance to meet that time, but Vega's family agreed to shoulder the bill. The last time I heard, she was shopping in another country instead of reflecting. I can still remember what her parents told me before they left, after I voiced my objection. Don't try to play the hero. A naive kid like you doesn't understand how the world of adults work. Does being an adult mean it's fine for you to use your dirty tricks? Mr. Knight, Mr. Knight! When I realize Mira is shoving Pandora to my face, probably as a means to snap me out of it. Ugh, are you okay? Yeah, I seen 2 of Bella's memories today, and it makes me think. With her father still going on, people talking behind her back, and her bully doesn't even feel remorse, is it okay for me to wake her up? If anything, isn't she safer here? Nothing can hurt her if she stays dreaming. If you say so. Anyway, look, we got the stamp! Just as Mira said, there is a stamp on the stamp box for the teacup ride. Nice. Okay, there is one left, Mr. Knight. Mr. Knight, what's wrong? You've been silent. Mira doesn't enjoy doing monologues, you know. No, it's just... maybe 2 attractions a night are too much for you? Mira wants to save the princess, but it's not like Mira wants Mr. Knight to push himself. Maybe we should call it a day. Oh, great timing. Looks like you're waking up. I look down and find myself disappearing. I'm waking up. Well, let's resume our adventure once you come back. No, but one more and we'll save her, right? Mira hopes you will feel better soon. See you later, Mr. Knight. Have a nice day. Last night I woke up in a cold sweat as if I just saw a nightmare. Because today is a weekend, I come here again to Bella's hospital room. Honestly, because of things I saw at Neverland last night, my head is a mess. Rather than doing nothing, it's better if I just come to see her. A part of me hoped to arrive with good news, like she has opened her eyes, but there she is, still sleeping on her doubtfully comfortable bed. Thank you for coming again, Regal. You were just here yesterday. Are you sure it's okay for you to come here often? Yes, it's fine. I just have to see Bella again also. I watched the news yesterday. I'm sorry to hear what happened to Mr. Trix. I see, thank you. She lets out a small sigh as she glances outside. The world of adults is harsh, isn't it? Many people will do anything to achieve what they want, including destroying other people. Still, we are not exactly good people either. As her parents, for example. She turns her gaze at Bella. In her eyes reflected sadness and also regret towards her unconscious daughter. Whenever she talks about Bella, her voice trembles slightly. Both my husband and I were always busy. Business and career were our top priorities. We rarely had time to spend with Bella. It was for her sake, or so I always said to her, but I was wrong. Of course we want her to live... comfortably with our wealth, but that's not what she wants. That's not what she needs. I didn't even realize she was struggling at school, being mocked, bullied. No, maybe she tried to tell me before, but I told her to go to school anyway. But then this happened. If only we paid more attention to her. I'm sorry, Bella. I'm sorry. I will be a better parent, so please. Oh, I'm sorry for talking about something like this. It's fine. You are friends with Bella, right? How did you two become friends? Bella and I are on the same grade and the same school, but we didn't really get to talk to each other before. Bella 3X and Raji, on the other hand, are good friends in social media, despite not knowing each other's identities. We talked about games, movies, comics, anything. But everything changed in a certain morning. The day I came to school very early because I forgot my homework inside of my locker at school. Somehow, I found a pink notebook on my desk. Curious whose book it was, I opened it. I was surprised when I saw a familiar name and profile in it. Mira, it said. Just the day before, an online friend of mine with whom I had a project sent me a character with a similar name and descriptions. No one but her, and I should have known about it because it was her original character. This is... Excuse me, that's my notebook. You're Bellatrix from the next class, right? Yes, anyway, please give my notebook back. This is yours? Yes. Did you see the inside? Hey, sorry if I'm wrong, but are you Bella 3X? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, Raji. Huh? What, really? Here, you can take a look at my account. Oh, you're right. I like your drawings. I'm your fan. But now, you probably don't want anything to do with me anymore now. Huh? Why? Do you want to drop your project? No, of course not. It's just Did you watch the news or maybe heard something about me? Oh yeah, but does it really matter? Huh? You don't mind? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Then can we be friends in real life too? Of course. Nice to meet you, Bella. You can call me Regal. Starting that day, we would sometimes talk to each other in an empty classroom in the morning. We also went to some places, like an amusement park, together. After knowing about her for a while, I got a glimpse of her real self. A cheerful girl with a creative drive and passion in writing, just like the Bella 3X I knew. Whenever she talked about her story, her eyes sparkled. However, the recent thing that happened to her stripped away her confidence as well as her smile. Remembering about those days, I can't help but think. Maybe she will be happier inside of her own world. The night has fallen and now I'm here again at Neverland. Welcome, welcome. You're early today, Mr. Knight. Let's go get our last stamp. Mr. Knight, what's wrong? You've been looking down since last time. This is an amusement park, a place to have fun. Frowning is forbidden. Girl, you're frowning a lot. Listen to me, Listen to me, Mira. You frown a lot yourself, okay? You'll be fine. Is there any kind of rule? Is that that kind of rule? Yeah, Mira made it just now. You're frowning right now, Mira. I see. Anyway, where are we going today? The last stamp is on the castle. What kind of attraction is in the castle? The castle is not an actual attraction. It's just where the princess is. Then why are we going to the castle? I thought we need to complete the stamp rally first. To my question, Mira let me out a big sigh. No. Didn't you remember Mira's words, Mr. Knight? The last stamp, only the princess knows the location. What? Well, then let's ask the princess. Wait. What is it, Mr. Knight? Before we go, can I talk to you first? Mira doesn't mind, but could it be Mr. Knight is nervous about meeting the princess? Of course I'm nervous, but there is something that I need to ask Mira. Also, I need to clear my mind before I face Bella. Is Mira right? Can't be helped then. What do you want to talk about? Does this determine? About Mira. You're always in Neverland. Have you thought about leaving for real? Me? Never. Never, really? Yeah, in the first place, I like sleeping. In a busy world where time seems to move so fast and so many things to do, sleeping is a luxury. Only when sleeping, I can forget the things of the real world, even for a while. Neverland is like a jackpot. I can leap and play to my heart's content at the same time. Even so, I'm not ready to sleep forever, but I'm not ready to leave this place either. Neverland is a place for someone like that. A place for people who are afraid to face the future. Afraid of the future, don't we all? The present is suffocating you, and the uncertain future is looking bleaker than ever. Only in the illusion of the past can you find comfort. Have you ever felt like that? Not to that extent, I think. Of course, normally someone like you, Mr. Knight, won't seek out Neverland. You are only here because of the princess. Neverland exists for people like me and her. But some people manage to move forward either way, while some need an extra time to let go of the time that won't turn back. Ahem. Well, Mira is happy to be here, and play with the fellow dreamers, though. I see. Then do you think you will say your farewell to Neverland one day? Mira doesn't know what fate or plot awaits Mira, but Mira thinks that one day that day will come. What she needs is only a bit of courage to face the future, or maybe someone to walk together with. Mira thinks the princess is also like that. That's why Mira believes Mr. Knight is here to show her the way. Is that all you want to talk about? About Bella. Hey Mira, do you think Bella will be happier if she stays here? What's with this sudden question? You don't want the princess to wake up? No, I mean, I want her to wake up. I do. I still do. But after seeing her memories, I just thought maybe I'm being selfish. Maybe I just want to play hero to make myself feel better, and less guilty for being unable to help her. There are a lot of things going on in the waking world right now. What if she regrets waking up? Maybe it's better to sleep through them. Maybe she can be happier here. At least until the storm passes. Did the princess tell you that? No. This is probably weird coming from Mira, but Mr. Knight, this world is not real. Everyone that dream will wake up someday. But only the princess knows when she wants to wake up. Only the princess knows what she wants. Rather than making an assumption, we should ask her directly. You're right. Mira wants her to be happy. Be it in a false world or a real world. If a false world like this brings her happiness, Mira thinks she can stay. But you see, Mr. Knight, like Mira said before, the princess doesn't look that happy either here. She rarely smiles. Sometimes she would stare into the distance. And guess what? The fact that you are here makes Mira think. Maybe deep down, she wants to go back. What do you mean? Mr. Knight, you are here because the princess allowed you to. In fact, you are invited. The princess probably doesn't even realize it, though. I'm invited? Yeah. That's why, if it's you, maybe you can bring the smiles back to the princess' face. It will bring a nice ending to the knight's adventures, too. After all, this is a story about the princess and the knight. Oh, is that all you want to talk about? Yep, that's all. That's all, I think. Woo. Thank you, Mira. My head feels a lot clearer now. Oh, you've been looking down because of this? Yeah. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what will happen to you if Bella chooses to leave Neverland? Good question. Maybe Mira will disappear along with this world. If the princess chooses the waking world, we will disappear. But if the princess chooses this world over the waking world, we will be here until the princess chooses to leave. You're pretty calm about this. After all, this world Mira and Pandora are here because of the princess, just the fragments of her imagination. For someone's original character, you are really self-aware, almost like a real person. Mira is honored to hear that. Still, it's not like Mira will be completely erased from history or something. If you ever miss Mira and Pandora, you know where to find us. You, too, are our creator, no? In fact, if the princess chose to wake up, please continue Mira's story. Of course. Enough chit-chat. We should get going for real now. Let us continue our adventure to our last challenge. Yay! Yay, last challenge! Yay! This time Mira looks pleased at my follow-up. The castle is a bit far from our starting place. After a bit of walking, we finally arrived at the castle. Whoa. The castle already looks huge from afar, but now that I see it from a closer distance, it's really grand. I've never seen a building that big in real life. It's actually very amazing. Look, the princess is over there. I look at the place that Mira pointed at. Oh my goodness. A familiar figure is standing there. Her eyes are looking into the distance. And it's been a while since I saw those eyes of hers. It's been a while since I saw her awake and moving. I went to the hospital 2 days in a row to see her, but she was sleeping. The doubt that has been in my mind since yesterday suddenly clears up. She will be happier here. What was I even thinking about? I want to wake her up. I want her to wake up. I want her to choose the waking world, even if it's just my selfishness. I'm taking her back with me. Bella! Rico? How? I know. You're also part of this world, right? I'm sorry. Can you disappear? Huh? Huh? Why are you still here? There. This is my world, my dream. If I want you gone, you should have disappeared. But why? At first, I thought she was telling me to go away, but maybe that wasn't quite it. She was trying to do something, but failed. It's because he isn't, princess. Mira, what do you mean? He is an outsider, not part of this world. Outsider? There is no way. He is invited after all. Before Mira said that, I was here because Bella unconsciously invited me here. Invited? Mira can prove it. He has the ticket. Ticket? This is my first time hearing that. Mr. Knight, look inside your pocket. Following Mira's words, I rummage through my pockets. There is something there. A ticket. I didn't realize there was something like that in my pocket the whole time. Mira doesn't have the authority to do that. You know that, princess. Princess, don't you think deep down you're waiting for a knight to take you away from this place? No, I'm here to pick you up. Let's go back, Bella. She looks straight at me, her eyes are hollow, and her tone of her voice is cold. You haven't completed that, have you? That? The stamp rally. Bella looks at Mira with a smile on her face. To think that you will come up with something like this. Did you have fun, Mira? Playing with someone else is fun. But to Mira, it's more important that you can truly smile, princess. And I've been telling you not to call me princess. That won't do. Princess, you wrote a story for Mira. Mira is really thankful for that, so Mira wants to return your kindness. There are only 3 attractions in this amusement park that have my memories. Huh, then the last step, I don't mind giving it to you. Really? Yeah. Why don't we ride it together this time, Regal? The Ferris wheel. If you ride with me, I will consider listening to what you want to say and give you the stamp. Mira, I'm sorry, but this is between him and me. As you wish, Princess. Well then, I'll be waiting for you over there, Regal. Of course, it's fine if you don't show up. Bella leaves the castle, probably going towards the Ferris wheel. In front of the big castle, only Mira and I remains. Ahem. The knight and company arrive at the princess's castle, but in a big bag dragon kidnapped her. The knight and company arrived at the princess's castle, but a big bag dragon kidnapped her. Now it's up to the knight to defeat the dragon and save the princess. Alright, let's chase after the princess, Mr. Knight. Mr. Knight? I'm standing still, ignoring Mira's narration. Instead, my attention is occupied by the sight of the Ferris wheel that is visible from here. It's gigantic. More importantly, it's tall. Just imagining being up there sends shivers down my spine. What are you doing? Are you not going? Are you going or not? I clench my fist. The height scares me, but I can't back down now. The thought of her not opening her eyes is far more frightening. I'm going. Not to defeat the dragon, but I'm going to be a demon lord and destroy this world. Oh. Then Mira and Pandora are demons too. Is this a start of Mira's villainous arc? Haha, right. Anyway, I will be going now. Wait, Mr. Knight, don't forget to bring the pamphlet with you. How are you going to get the stamp without this? Mira passed me the pamphlet. Oh, you're right. Good luck, Mr. Knight. Mira will be rooting for you. Yeah. Here we go. Right, Regal. Let's ride that, a Ferris wheel. Sorry, you can ride it yourself. I will wait here. But I want to ride with you. You're really bad with heights, aren't you? Maybe we should hold hands next time. Maybe it will be less scary. I'm not a child, you know. Just let me sit down. But the attraction we just rode wasn't that tall. And it's not just the heights, the turbulence. It's making me dizzy. Sorry for making you come with me today. It looks like I'm the only one having fun. Not really. I got some good photos and I should be the one who is sorry. Next time. Huh? What is it? Next time we come to a place like this, I promise I will ride it with you. But not now. There will be a next time? Huh? You don't want to come here again? Of course I want to. I'm so happy. You see, this is actually my first time going to an amusement park. My parents are always too busy to come with me. I see. Things have been hard for me, but ever since we became friends, many good things have been happening. Also, is there something in my face? No, it's just, if I'm with you, I feel like I won't get lost. Well, I'm pretty tall. You can even spot me among the crowds. That's not what I meant. Then what do you mean? We'll leave it at that. But for real, you're very tall. Give me some of your heights, will you? Don't wanna. Then next time, you will accompany me to ride the Ferris wheel. That's a promise. Yeah, I promise. Looks like the time to fulfill my promise has come. Slowly, the Ferris wheel rotates upward. As I see the car I'm in leave the ground, hanging up in the air from the window, a sudden dizziness comes over me. I take a deep breath, trying to calm my nervousness. This is something that I have to do. I have decided to do this. I slightly move away from the window and shift my attention towards the person in front of me, the reason why I'm riding this attraction. My friend Bella is looking at me with a worried expression. Are you sure you're okay, Regal? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm sorry, Regal. Why are you apologizing? I chose this attraction because I thought you would give up. I mean, you are afraid of heights. But to think that you agreed to ride with me. Yeah, I can tell that much. If you know, then why would you go this far? She turns her face downwards, her voice trembling as she speaks. We went to an amusement park together once, do you remember? That time when you asked me to ride the Ferris wheel with you, but I refused because it was very tall and I was afraid. And I promised next time we would go to the amusement park, I would surely ride your favorite Ferris wheel with you. So you remember? Of course, how could I forget? Since I ate my promise, I hope you will listen to what I want to say. Yeah. Thank you, I will cut to the chase then. I'm here to bring you back. Let's go home, Bella. However, my words are met with her silence. But if I want to stay here, why? Bella moves closer to the window, her gaze cast downwards towards the amusement park below us. Don't you think this place is great, Regal? An amusement park where you can forget all your troubles and have fun to your heart's content. A place where the sun will never set. A place where we cannot feel the tired and hungry. A place where the fun lasts forever. A place where we can feel safe and happy. But this place does not exist without you, Bella. No parents to scold us, no strangers bad-mouthing us, no society to judge us. Amazing, isn't it? You already experienced this place for yourself, so you know what I'm talking about, right? She walks about this place as if it's a paradise. She talks about this place as if it was a paradise. However, her eyes remain dim. Do you truly think you will be happier here? But Bella, this place, it's not real. That's right, this place is not real. It's a dream, a world created by a fragment of imagination. And a world that I need to destroy if I want to bring her back. This place, Neverland, is indeed a great place. The fact that the whole thing is based on a story you wrote makes it even more amazing. But there are people who wish for you to wake up soon, Bella. Who? Well, if I use her mother, I probably won't wake her up. First, there is me. It's the reason why I'm collecting those stamps, because I want to talk to you and bring you back. I went to the hospital today and the hospital today and the day before. Every time I wish that when I opened the door you were awake. But you didn't. Why would you go this far for me? Why did I do all those things for her? Because we are friends. Because I care for you. Because we're friends. My friend is in trouble. It's just natural that I want to help her. But we haven't been friends for long. Does the duration really matter? To me, a friend is a friend. We talked to each other a lot, discussed about our hobbies. We even hung out to an amusement park. Besides, we've been online friends long before this. Could it be I'm the only one who can think we are friends? Of course not. You're right, we're friends. I can't ask for a better friend, actually. Many people that I consider friends left me as soon as they heard about my father. But not you. For that, I am really grateful to you. Glad to hear that. Also, I'm sure your parents also want you to wake up soon. Your mother even stays with you the whole time. My mother did? Yeah. How about my father? Did you hear anything about him? He is sentenced to prison. In the end, it's like that, huh? But I heard there's still a way for him to clear his name, so... I see. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, sorry, I can't bring any good news for you. It's fine. It's not something you can control. As soon as I fell from the stairs somehow, I found myself here. I immediately realized that this is the world in my writing. At first, I was excited. I met Mira too. We played every attractions here together. But then I realized no matter how many attractions I rode, I still felt empty. Weird, right? Here I thought Neverland was my ideal place. Even so, I'm afraid of leaving this place. I'm afraid of tomorrow. If I choose to leave this world, then what? What awaits me in the real world? People are still bad-mouthing my family. Everyone at school is making fun of me. People are talking about her and her family. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I think that's inevitable. I believe it will get better once it subsides. There are also people who support you and your father. Many people who have known you personally before what happened. They know you are not a bad person. Also, I watched the news the other day. It's quite obvious that there is something wrong with the case. People will notice that too, sooner or later. You think so? Yeah. But they will still bully me, won't they? I can't say for sure, but I hope not. Just tell me if anyone ever messes with you again. Thank you, Regal. I said this before, but I don't want to make things worse. I didn't do anything because you told me not to. But look at the results. I thought since I was a witness, I could at least get Vega severely punished, but I'm sorry. Let me guess, her family came and the school just had to side with her, making her punishment lighter? Yes. She probably went on a luxurious holiday and posted it on social media. Correct. Typical. It's unfair, isn't it? You can get away with anything as long as you have money and authority. Actually, I tried to tell my mother and the school about her bullying, but no one listened to me, other than you. But in the end, there wasn't anything I could do about that. It's fine. Thank you, Regal. There is a brief silence between us, and I realize we are almost at the top. We are so high up that the height is the least of my concern right now. I need to convince her to open her eyes in the real world. Bella, let me say this again. Let's go back together. Bella, I also dislike how unfair the world is. But they said the storm will eventually pass. Before long, people will stop talking about you and move on. If it's the future you're afraid of, I will be there with you, next to you. I can't change the world, but at least I'm also afraid of the uncertain future. There are a lot of things that I'd rather not think about. Even so, we still need to move forward. And I think we don't have to do that alone. We can walk on the unfair world together. Since we're both afraid, maybe we should hold hands too. Maybe it will be less scary. What are you, a kid? Besides, we still have something we need to do. What is it? Our project, remember? Mira's story is not over yet. No one but you can complete it. But you can't do it if you're here. You can't leave it to me either. I can't write. I can only draw. You're right. When I mentioned her story, her eyes immediately lit up. For the first time since I saw her in this world, her eyes shine. It's beautiful and blinding. You're right, that story, it's still unfinished. Right? I'm taking notes from my time here. If time will move forward anyway, isn't it better if we use our present to the fullest? The later you wake up, the more time that we can use to have fun. The more time that we can use to have fun will be lost. You know, just now, when I mentioned about your story, you look really happy. Mira will be delighted if she saw you. Mira? Mira said you've been frowning here. Isn't Neverland supposed to be a fun place? Then why aren't you having fun? I heard frowning is forbidden in Neverland. Come back to the waking world, Bella. Let's wake up. And once you recover, why don't we go to the amusement park again? Ferris wheel. Let's ride the real one together, yeah? What is it? I can't believe it. We haven't met for a while, and you've become this talkative. Maybe I sleep for too long. Since when are you this persuasive, Regal? Well, your pamphlet, give it to me. This? I hand over the stamp rally's pamphlet to Bella. With a point of her finger, a stamp mark appeared on the last box. Now all the boxes are stamped. You win, Regal. Let's go back, Regal. Yeah, let's go back, Bella. Suddenly, a very bright light emitted from the pamphlet. When the light subsided, it changed to a ticket, the same one as the one I have. This is my ticket. I didn't even realize I have one. I see. So this is why Mira said I have to collect all the stamps. She is a character I wrote, but she keeps surprising me. Maybe this is what happened, and when our original character has a free will. Haha, maybe. Rigo, please give me your ticket. This? I passed my ticket to Bella. Once we destroy these tickets, this dream will end. Bella looks like she is about to tear the tickets, but her fingers slightly tremble. Looking at her, I take my ticket back from her hands. Let's do it together. You know what? Let's do this together. Yeah! We look at each other, nodding. But this is farewell. At the same time, Bella and I rip our tickets. Suddenly there's a loud voice, like a roar coming from the sky. I can see the amusement park slowly disappear, like it's swallowed by darkness. From the top of the Ferris wheel, I can see the world's ending. The place where I first met Mira. The bumper cars. The merry-go-round. The teacups. The castle. Slowly they are gone. Goodbye, my beloved Neverland. When I look at the window, Mira is standing below us, waving Pandora's tiny hand with a huge smile on her face. Both Bella and I wave back at them. Then I can feel a familiar sensation, the feeling of your consciousness slowly returning to the waking world. I think I'm waking up. Me too. Then see you in the waking world. Yeah. Before long, everything turns black. After a long journey, the knight is finally able to save the princess and free her from her curse. And then both of them go back together to their kingdom. The party may have disbanded, but they will always remember the memories of their adventure. The end. Alright. The next day, I immediately rush to the hospital again to see Bella. She is awake. On the news, as many are questioning Mr. Trix's case, they conduct investigations of the judges. They found that the judges are receiving bribes from the other party. Mr. Trix's case is about to be reinvestigated. At school, some people are fed up with Vega and upload videos and testimonies of her bullying, and they become viral online overnight. As a result, Vega's parents decided that school is no longer safe for their daughter and have her transfer schools. As for Bella, she goes back to school after a while. We're back working on the webcomic about Mira again. In the end, everyone has to wake up and face tomorrow. And now it's your turn. No, I don't gotta wake up. I like to sleep. I'll continue to sleep forever. There's nothing you or anyone can do about it. Good night. Shh. 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 Alright, wake up, Mew. Let's go ahead and load, and we'll probably just say her mother, and then it will probably be like, my mom, are you kidding me? Your mother. Your parents, especially your mother. Me too, of course. My parents, I doubt it. They must be very busy working on my father's case. No, your mother is really concerned about you. I went to the hospital today and the day before. She has been with you this whole time. My mother did? Yes, she said she regretted not paying enough attention to you. I see, my mother is waiting for me. How about my father? Did you hear anything about him? Well, we're gonna just say that that's wrong. You can't bully people. No, not everyone is bad-mouthing you. They did, Regal. I heard them. Those voices, they are very noisy. I don't want to hear them. Right, I don't want to hear them. If I wake up, I will have to hear those voices again. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Suddenly, I can feel my head spinning. Something is wrong. Something is rejecting me. When I look at my legs, they are disappearing. No way. Am I waking up at a time like this? Looks like you're waking up. What about you? I'm staying here. Goodbye, Regal. If you see my mother, please give her my regards to her. How am I supposed to do that? I just see her mom in the real world and it's like, oh yeah, I saw your daughter in a dream. She said to give you her regards. That would sound like some very cruel prank to her. I from my perspective at least, I wouldn't. Wait. And just like that, I wake up from my dream. In the end, Bella is still sleeping. I failed to destroy that world. Are you giving up? No, because I wanted to read a couple more dialogues. First there is me. Because I care for you. Because I care for you. You said it before. If you're with me, you feel like you won't get lost. That's why I'm here to find you. To make sure that you are not lost in here. To bring you back if you are indeed lost. But Bella, have you ever thought that I would be the one getting lost without you? Every day all I think is, when will you open your eyes? I'm sorry, Regal. I've always wanted to apologize that you had to see me falling like that. For making you sad, too. Well, it's not your fault. It's Vega's fault. You're always nothing but kind to me, and yet I haven't properly repaid you. It's fine. All I want to see is your smile again, talking about the universe that you wrote. I'm sorry if I'm being selfish. No, I should be the one saying that. Also, I'm sure your parents also want you to wake up soon. Yeah, your parents do, bro. I think it all comes down to this. I'll say that's wrong. And then, yeah, it all comes down to that. Oh my goodness. First there's me. I don't know. Honestly, I also don't know. I can hear her sigh at my response. I guess that was a bad answer from me. Suddenly I can feel my head spinning. Something is wrong. Something is rejecting me. When I look at my legs, oh, I wasn't honest with my emotions. The bad end. Bad end, I give up. Yes. Here we go. It's very easy. First you don't know, and then there's no ending music. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I did. It was very wholesome and a little grim. And I like that it's based more on reality. Wait. What am I saying? You can't jump into your friends' dreams and save them from comas in real life. No one's ever done that before, right? No one's ever done that before. Anyway, that's Ferris Will and the World's End. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And goodbye.